Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today I'm going to show you a walk around of our wonderful 2013 Mitsubishi Lancer VRX in Sportsback. So the paint in this car is in very good condition. It's got a nice sunny day. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but there's a very good sparkle inside the paint. I'll start at one side of the car and work my whole way around. So on the passenger side headlight, there's a little bit of a stone chip just under that, but otherwise there's no stone chips on the front of the bumper here. And you've got this awesome chrome accenting around the middle of the grille, sitting just with the Mitsubishi logo in the middle. A nice black accenting in the front to offset the metallic color of the rest of the paint. This car does have fog lights down for extra visibility, which is always, I love having fog lights on cars when it's very foggy. It really helps at night time. As we move around, we get to the first tyre. The tyres treads on this car, very good. They're almost new tyres. You can see it's still got the little stubbles. Now, I have noticed there is a little bit of gutter rash on the rim. It's not too bad, but it does go right around sort of that side there. This car is fitted with colour-coded side mirrors with the indicator in the panel to sort of break up that empty bit of space between the wheel arch and the mirror. Moving along here, with the door handles, they are colour-coded as well. I can't see any scratches on here. This is a common place for scratches on used cars, especially when you're looking about 3, 4, 5 years old. People with rings leave scratch marks, but I can't see any on this car, which is a very good sign. And once again, there's no stone chips down the side of the car. Getting to the back wheel, once again, pretty much new tread. One slight bit of gutter rash here, but otherwise it's a very good looking alloy wheel. Coming around the back of the car, you'll see the tail light bending around the back here, which I reckon that's a very nice touch. This is the Sportsback I was talking about. It's got a little spoiler here and it allows the whole back of the car to open up. So if I just open it up here, you'll see this also gives the car a nice big opening, which you can utilize the boot space a lot better. You've got your little handle here, which when you pull, the seat practically lays itself down. I'll pull down the other one as well quickly. And you'll see that with the nice big opening and the seats going flat down, it does give you a nice amount of storage space, which is very good. It's very practical to have a car like this, so then you don't have to go out trying to find other people's wagons or trailers when you need to sort of move stuff around. Inside the back here, there is a spare tyre. We can see the lines on the tread of the spare tyre, so it's never been used. You also have your tools, and in the side here, you've got a subwoofer. So I'll close this down. As I close it down, you'll see the car is fitted with a reverse camera, which is very handy when it comes to parking, as well as colour-coded reverse sensors along the back of the car. Coming around the back of the car now, we'll get to this other tyre. Once again, there's a tiny bit of gutter rash here and brand new tread on the tyres. I should also note that this car is fitted with privacy glass in the back, so you'll see that this back window is quite dark, whereas the front isn't. This is called privacy glass, and I reckon it looks very good against the colour of the car, and it sort of gives a nice break up to it all. Once again, colour-coded door handles, minimal scratches around them. Very good, like I said, very good for a car with this age. Yep. Looking at this wheel, this is probably the worst wheel for gutter rash, as is with most cars, the passenger side front wheel. Once again, it comes sort of around here, but the tyre is brand new. We'll stop. If we look under the hood of this Mitsubishi Lancer, you'll find the 4-cylinder 2.4 litre engine. This engine is responsible for putting out 125 kilowatts and 226 newton meters of torque. This car is fitted with a 59 litre fuel tank. With an average of 8.5 litres per 100 k's, you can expect around 694 litres per full tank of fuel. This car is also has a 5-car ANCAP safety rating. Moving to the interior of this car, it's in very good condition. It's fitted with leather all round and does have a few bits of gadgets and all that, so I'll just quickly run through all of those with you. Starting to my right, you've got the electric mirror adjustment, so you can select which side you want to adjust. You have a directional pad to choose where the mirrors go, and you also have a button that when you press it will fold in the mirrors, which makes it very easy for parking. Up here as well on the inside of the mirrors, you've got some tweeters as well, so the sound system in this car is quite good. Moving down from the mirror adjuster, you've got your 4 electric window switches. And then moving over to the steering wheel, on the right hand side of the steering wheel you're fitted with your cruise control features, and on the left hand side you've got all your driving buttons for your music, your radio, and skipping tracks and all that, which makes it nice and easy. You don't have to take your hand off the steering wheel to reach across to do anything, and I reckon that's a very good feature in cars these days. It helps not divert attention away from driving. Beneath that you've got all your Bluetooth settings for your phones, answer calls and hang up. On this car you've got the headlight settings on the stalk on the right, as well as your indicators, and you've also got paddle shifters as well, so you can go into sort of a manual mode and select your own gear, which makes driving a bit more enjoyable, I feel, and it's a good option to have. On the left hand side you've got all your windscreen washers and wipers. You can control that with the left hand stalk. As we move to the middle of the car, we'll see we've got this nice big bright coloured head unit with navigation installed. Navigation is a very handy feature to have in cars these days, especially with people driving more and more in longer distances. Another cool feature with this head unit is it's got a CD player built into it, and all you do is you hit the open button and then you hit monitor open, and that will fold down the monitor and reveal the CD player, the map SD card, as well as a user SD card as well. And then you just hit the open button again and it will close it off, and we're back at our maps. If we move down from that, under here we've got the 3 dials that will control all of our temperature inside the car. So you've actually got a temperature instead of just the blue to red. Nice design, I think it looks very nice, as well as your fan speed in the middle. These dials are nice and big and easy to use, once again without diverting attention away from the road, and they're in a good position for arm reach. In front of the gear shifter here you've got a storage compartment, and you've also got another one below here. This one contains your 12-volt charging point for your phone. Just below the gear shifter here we've got a little compartment in here, which when we flip open it does have cup holders. Now I've included in here are the 2 keys that come with the car. This car does have keyless entry, as well as it's got a keyless start, so you actually don't have to get the keys out to start the car. They can remain in your pocket or handbag or whatever. Very convenient. It's one of my favourite features in cars these days. I don't know if you can sort of see it in front of this center console, but this car is equipped with seat warmers to help out with those cold mornings, because I know leather can be especially cold in the middle of winter. Inside the center console here you got a nice deep storage space, which then has a nice leather covering on the lid to sort of match the seats. Now as my camera person pans around the car, you'll see the interior of this car is in very good condition. There are a couple of marks on the roof, but there's nothing too bad going on there, and all the seats are in very good condition. They're not all that worn through, which is a problem with older leather cars, but this car has been very, very well looked after. While the camera pans around the car, I'm just going to open up the service history so we can have a look at that. This car has done 94,000 Ks, and it has got its complete service history in here. The complete service history has been completed by Preston Motors all the way up until the last service, which was done at 93,000 Ks, and then when we get cars in we do an intermittent service where we change the oil, top up fluids and change the oil filter as well. So it's not due for another service until 103,000 Ks or March 2018. Thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2013 Mitsubishi Lancer in Sportsback. If you have any more questions, please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be more than happy to assist you.